Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Milan and I like to talk about talent acquisition, education and productivity. A few days ago, I posted a video on how to gather information about a position that has been requested. I will link the video in the description below, so go ahead and watch it before we continue on in this video. The second part of gathering information is after the interview process, you need to gather all the feedbacks and make sure that you hire the right candidate who is going to be successful in this position and be a valuable member of the team. But before we go into all of the interesting details, leave a like on this video and comment down below on how you approach gathering information about the position and gathering the feedback from the interview team and making sure that you hire the right candidate. Assuming that you're already familiar on how to gather information for the position, I will try to give you the idea on how to select the right candidate for the position. In my company, we call this a debrief. What does it mean? Well, at the end of the process, we want to make sure that the interview team has at least 3 candidates to choose from and compare to each other. Approaching the selection process in this way makes sure that the team has a choice and it's not relying on a single candidate at the end of the process. The way I like to do it is after the whole interview process is finished, when we're down to top 3 or top 5 candidates, I would usually schedule a 30 to 45 minute meeting with the whole interview team, everybody who's been involved in interviewing these candidates, to share their opinion and concerns. Quick note here, this is not how we always gather feedback, and it's not the only feedback that we gather. After each interview step, we do have interview teams submit their written feedbacks for each candidate, but having a live session is just much better and maybe even getting some more information that they didn't write down. There's a few things that I like to focus on in meetings like this and that I think you should be focusing on as well. What are the risks and concerns for each candidate? Can we mitigate those risks and concerns? Will the candidate be successful in this position? Will there be a fit to a team culture and dynamic? And what will they bring new to the team and the company if we hire them? Those are my top 5 things that I like to focus on calls like this. I think that concerns and risks should be the main focus of the conversation. It's usually easier to make a decision if we can't mitigate those risks and concerns, meaning there's no point to proceed with the candidate. Now, why I don't focus so much on the positive sides? Well, I don't think that the candidate would get this far if there were some huge concerns at the early stages of the process and basically the team wouldn't have approved them for the next stage. Try to avoid discussing candidates' compensation on calls like this. Usually it's shared only with the hiring leader or a direct manager, and on calls like this you always have other team members involved. There are 2 outcomes in a conversation like this. Outcome number 1 is that the team selected a candidate they want to send a job offer to, and that's it, job done. Outcome number 2, on the other hand, is that they're not ready to send a job offer to any candidate. This means that for you as a talent acquisition specialist or a recruiter, you need to start the process all over again. But this time you have additional information to help you find that right candidate for the team and bring them the best talent on the market. There you go. This is how I and my colleagues gather feedback from the interview team and make sure that we hire a candidate who is going to be 100% successful in their position and a valuable team member. Now, it might seem like an unnecessary thing to do, but believe me, it's very much necessary. So, if you learned anything new, subscribe to the channel for new content on talent acquisition every week. Leave a like and I'll see you in the next video.